Picture yourself standing by a quiet stream, the years drifting from the 14th century into the 19th, where the air carries the scent of fresh grass and the faint hum of a distant mill. This is a world where the fear of water began to soften, its grip loosening with the gentle awakening of new ideas. Tonight, we drift into this slow evolution, unfolding like the soft ripple of water over stones. Humanity's fear of water didn't vanish in a single moment, but emerged from a quiet progress, a thread woven through centuries. Imagine the morning light filtering through a scholar's window, the scent of parchment rising as early thinkers' figures, like Girolamo Fracastoro in the 16th century, began to question old beliefs. They suggested that dirt, not water, might carry sickness, their words a gentle murmur against the humor's theory. Archaeological evidence from Renaissance hospitals shows early attempts at sanitation, their stone floors scrubbed with care, a legacy of curiosity that hinted at water's potential. This shift was slow, a quiet stirring in the minds of those who dared to look beyond ancient texts. The Renaissance brought a cultural breeze. Picture an artist's studio, the air filled with the scent of linseed oil, as painters like Michelangelo depicted the human form with clean, graceful lines, the beauty of the body reframed as a noble ideal. Sculptures in Florence's piazzas gleamed with polished marble, their forms a testament to a renewed appreciation for health and cleanliness. Historical records from the courts of the Medici note the return of private baths, the sound of water splashing softly in wooden tubs, a gentle luxury for the elite. This artistic awakening softened the medieval disdain, casting cleanliness as a desirable art, a legacy carried on the wind of cultural change. The Industrial Revolution deepened this transformation. Imagine a city awakening, the air tinged with the scent of coal and the faint clatter of iron pipes. As rudimentary water systems emerged in places like London, sewage channels carved through stone, their flow a quiet rhythm, making clean water more accessible to growing populations. Archaeological finds from 18th century Manchester reveal early aqueducts, their bricks weathered but functional, a testament to engineering that eased the burden of fetching water. The process was gradual, the sound of pumps a soft companion, the infrastructure a gentle foundation for a healthier world. Soap became a quiet hero. Picture a market stall, the air filled with the scent of tallow and lye, as early soap screwed but effective appeared in wooden crates. No longer a rare luxury, these bars offered a new way to cleanse their texture, a gentle scrub against the skin. Historical accounts from the 17th century note their spread. The sound of hands washing a rhythmic note in households, the soap a legacy of practicality that reached beyond the wealthy. Though different from today's formulas, it marked a shift, a quiet progress that made cleanliness a daily ritual. The triumph of germ theory sealed this change. Imagine a laboratory in the 19th century, the air cool with the scent of antiseptic, as Louis Pasteur's experiments revealed microbes under a microscope, their tiny forms a revelation. This understanding, confirmed by Robert Koch's work, proved that disease came from invisible agents, not bad air or divine will. Archaeological evidence from public health records shows the impact, with sewage systems expanding and water flowing into homes, the sound of taps a gentle pulse. This knowledge was a quiet revolution, a legacy that reshaped how people lived, step by gentle step. Public health reforms followed this light. Picture a town square, the air fresh with the scent of newly planted trees, As workers laid pipes for clean water, the clink of tools, a soft cadence. Schools taught children to wash hands, the sound of water splashing, a daily rhythm. The education, a gentle thread in society. Historical documents from the 19th century note the building of aqueducts and sewers. Their scale, a testament to collective effort, a legacy carved into the modern world. Cleanliness became etiquette, a quiet norm that defined social grace. As you imagine this slow awakening, let the scent of fresh grass and the hum of mills settle over you. Let the ripple of water drift now, like a breeze, over the changing landscape, a reminder of how knowledge transformed fear into a foundation for life. This journey from medieval shadows to modern clarity shows the power of steady pursuit, a quiet legacy that lingers in every drop. Let the soft clink of glass fade now, its gentle sound blending into the stillness of a new dawn. Picture yourself standing by a quiet street, the years drifting from the 19th century into today, where the air carries the scent of rain-washed cobblestones and the faint hum of a distant fountain. This is a world where the rise of public health transformed cleanliness from a rare luxury into a quiet cornerstone of daily life. Tonight, we drift into this gentle spread, unfolding like the soft patter of drops on a window pane. The 19th century marked a turning point, a slow awakening driven by the triumphs of germ theory. Imagine the morning light filtering through a factory window, the scent of soap rising as workers washed hands at newly installed sinks, the sound of water a gentle rhythm. Public health reformers, inspired by figures like John Snow, linked clean water to the end of cholera outbreaks, their maps a quiet guide to safer cities. Archaeological evidence from London's Broad Street pump shows the impact. Its handle removed in 1854, a testament to a world learning to trust water. This shift was gradual, the sound of flowing pipes a soft companion, the knowledge a legacy that began to flow into homes. Infrastructure grew with this understanding. Picture a town square, the air fresh with the scent of newly planted trees. As engineers laid sewer lines, the clink of shovels a steady note. Cities like Paris built aqueducts, their stone arches carrying clean water. The sound of trickling streams, a gentle pulse through neighborhoods. Historical records from the 1860s note the spread of these systems. Their scale, a network of care. The water, a legacy that eased the burden of disease. The effort was quiet, the pipes a gentle thread, the infrastructure a foundation for healthier living across all classes. Soap became a daily ritual. Imagine a kitchen table, the air filled with the scent of lavender soap, as families lathered hands before meals, the foam a soft texture against the skin. No longer a rarity, these bars improved with vegetable oils and fragrances spread through markets. The sound of scrubbing a rhythmic note in homes. Archaeological finds from 19th century households reveal soap molds. Their simplicity, a testament to accessibility, a legacy that made cleanliness a quiet norm. The process was gentle, the soap a companion, the habit a rhythm woven into the fabric of everyday life. Education carried this change forward. Picture a classroom, the air cool with the scent of chalk. As teachers instructed children on hand washing, the sound of water splashing a daily cadence. Schools distributed pamphlets, their pages rustling softly, the lessons a gentle guide to health. Historical accounts from the late 19th century note hygiene curricula, their reach a network of support, the education a legacy that shaped young minds. Cleanliness became a social grace, a quiet thread passed from generation to generation, defined by the simple act of care. The 20th century deepened this transformation. Imagine a bathroom, the air humming with the scent of warm water. As indoor plumbing brought showers into homes, the sound of droplets, a soothing lullaby. Antibacterial soaps and toothpaste emerged, their packaging a gentle promise. The products a legacy of science that refined daily routines. Archaeological evidence from mid-century homes shows tiled bathrooms, their cleanliness a testament to progress, a quiet improvement that made hygiene effortless. The shift was slow, the water a constant friend, the technology a rhythm of modern comfort. Community embraced these changes. Picture a village fair, the air filled with the murmur of voices, the scent of fresh bread as families shared tips on cleaning, the sound of laughter blending with the clatter of stalls. Public health campaigns posted posters, their colors a soft guide, the messages a network of care. Historical records from the 1950s note vaccination drives, their reach a testament to collective effort, the health a legacy carried across towns. Cleanliness became a shared value, a quiet bond that defined social harmony. As you imagine this rise of cleanliness, let the scent of rain-washed cobblestones and the hum of fountains settle over you, a gentle shroud fading into the night. Let the soft patter of water drift now, like a breeze, over the quiet streets. A reminder of how science and community transformed a feared element into a foundation for life. This journey from medieval shadows to modern ease shows the power of steady progress, a quiet legacy that lingers in every drop. Let the soft clink of glass fade now, its gentle echo blending into the stillness of a twilight hour. Picture yourself resting by a stone hearth, the years drifting from the 15th century into the 18th, where the air carries the scent of burning sage and the faint rustle of turning pages. This is a world where medical knowledge began to spread, its roots growing quietly through the exchange of ideas and the art of healing. Tonight, we drift into this gentle journey, unfolding like the soft flicker of a candle in a scholar's room. The spread of medical understanding was a slow dance, a thread woven across continents and cultures. Imagine the morning light filtering through a monastery window, the scent of ink rising as monks copied texts from Arabic scholars like Avicenna, their words bridging east and west. These manuscripts, filled with remedies for fevers and wounds, traveled along trade routes, the sound of camel bells, a distant rhythm. Archaeological evidence from Toledo's libraries reveals translated works, their pages worn but rich, a testament to a quiet exchange. This knowledge was a gentle gift, a legacy that nourished the healing arts across Europe, step by quiet step. Universities became hubs of this growth. Picture a lecture hall, the air cool with the scent of wax candles. As students gathered to hear physicians like Thomas Sydenham describe new treatments, the sound of quills scratching a soft cadence. By the 17th century, institutions like Oxford and Leiden opened their doors, their stone walls echoing with debates on anatomy and herbs. Historical records note the rise of medical schools, their curricula a network of learning, the education a legacy that shaped healers' hands. The process was deliberate, the voices a gentle hum, the knowledge a rhythm carried through generations. Healing arts flourished with practical wisdom. Imagine a village healer's cottage, the air filled with the scent of chamomile tea as they mixed poultices from marigold and honey, the texture, a soothing balm on a patient's skin. Midwives used warm compresses, the sound of soft humming a companion, their skills passed down through oral tradition. These practices were gentle, the remedies a thread of care, the healing a legacy woven into the fabric of daily life. The elite sought these arts too. As a court physician applied leeches with steady hands, the sound of dripping water a soft note. By the 18th century, apothecaries stocked exotic spices and minerals, their shelves a gentle promise, the treatments a legacy of privilege. Historical accounts from the court of Louis XIV note the use of tonics, their preparation a quiet ritual, the care a rhythm that eased the burdens of the highborn. The shift was slow, the remedies a companion, the healing a gentle thread in their world. Community shared this knowledge. Elders recounted tales of past cures, their voices a soft cadence, the sound of grinding herbs a rhythmic thread. Historical records from the 17th century note traveling surgeons, their visits a network of support, the village a hub of quiet resilience. Medicine became a shared journey, a legacy carried across fields and towns, defined by the gentle touch of tradition. The seasons shaped these practices. Imagine spring, the air softening with the scent of blooming lavender, as healers gathered fresh plants, the rustle a gentle note. In summer, the heat rose, the air thick with the hum of bees, and they brewed cooling teas, the steam a soothing friend. Autumn brought the harvest, the air crisp with the scent of drying roots, and they stored remedies, the process a quiet pause. Winter settled, the air sharp with frost, and they warmed ointments by the fire, the crackle of wood a constant, the care a gentle rhythm through the cold. Some years brought scarcity, a quiet thinning of herbs, yet they adapted, their healing a legacy of endurance. Let the soft flicker of the candle drift now, like a breeze over the quiet villages, as we turn to the tools that refined their quiet art. Let the soft flicker of the candle fade now, its gentle glow blending into the stillness of a quiet evening. Picture yourself resting by a wooden workbench, the years drifting from the late 18th century into the 19th, where the air carries the scent of polished metal and the faint rustle of clean linens. This is a world where medical tools and techniques began to refine, their edges sharpening with the quiet advancement of science. Tonight, we drift into this gentle innovation, unfolding like the soft creak of a craftsman's chair in a workshop. The late 18th century saw the birth of precise instruments, a slow awakening in the hands of skilled artisans. Imagine the morning light filtering through a glass-paneled room, the scent of oil rising as a blacksmith shaped a stethoscope, its wooden frame smooth under careful hands, invented by Leanic in Ba-e-Lu. This tool amplified the heart's murmur, the sound a gentle rhythm in a physician's ear. Archaeological evidence from Paris museums reveals early models, their curves worn but functional, a testament to a quiet leap. This progress was deliberate, the tools a gentle companion, the innovation a legacy that began to listen to the body's secrets. Surgical techniques grew with these tools. Picture an operating theater, the air cool with the scent of carbolic acid, as Joseph Lister introduced antiseptic methods in the 1860s. The sound of sterilizing instruments, a soft clink. Surgeons wore clean aprons, the fabric rustling gently, their hands guided by the belief that germs caused infection. Historical records from Glasgow hospitals note the drop in postoperative fevers, their success a network of care, the technique a legacy that transformed the operating table. The shift was slow, the antiseptic a quiet shield, the practice a rhythm of safety woven into medical life. Anesthesia brought a new calm. Imagine a patient's room, the air filled with the scent of ether, as John Snow administered it during surgery in 1847, the sound of steady breathing a soothing note. This discovery, refined with chloroform, eased the pain of procedures, the vapor a gentle mist that softened the experience. Archaeological finds from London's medical archives show early inhalers, their glass, delicate but effective, a testament to a quiet relief. The process was gentle, the anesthesia a companion, the healing a legacy carried through the hands of surgeons. Diagnostic methods expanded to imagine a physician's study, the air humming with the scent of polished wood as thermometers. And early X-ray machines emerged, their dials clicking softly. By the 1890s, Wilhelm Röntgen's X-rays revealed bones beneath skin, the faint glow a gentle promise. Historical accounts from Berlin clinics note their use, the images a network of insight, the technology a legacy that peered into the body's depths. The effort was quiet, the tools a guide, the discovery a rhythm that shaped modern diagnosis. Daily life felt this refinement. Picture a village home, the air tinged with the scent of boiled water, as families used clean bandages from local apothecaries, the fabric a soft touch on a child's scrape. Healers applied salves with steady hands, the sound of grinding herbs, a rhythmic thread, their skills informed by new tools. Archaeological evidence from 19th century households shows medicine chests, their contents a testament to accessibility, a legacy that eased minor ailments. The practice was gentle, the care a companion, the health a quiet thread in everyday routines. The elite embraced these advancements. Imagine a noble's chamber, the air filled with the scent of rosewater. As a personal physician used a stethoscope, the sound of its gentle tap a luxury. By the mid-19th century, private clinics offered X-rays, their rooms cool and clean, the treatments a legacy of privilege. Historical records from the court of Queen Victoria note such care, the tools a quiet ritual, the health a rhythm that defined their world. The shift was slow, the innovation a companion, the healing a gentle thread in their lives. As you imagine this refinement of medicine, let the scent of polished metal and the rustle of linens settle over you, a gentle shroud fading into the night. Let the soft clink of instruments drift now, like a breeze, over the quiet workshops. As we turn to the broader impact that shaped a healthier world, let the soft clink of instruments fade now, its gentle sound blending into the stillness of a peaceful dusk. Picture yourself standing by a quiet park, the years drifting from the late 19th century into today, where the air carries the scent of blooming flowers and the faint hum of a distant clinic. This is a world where public health and global medicine transformed their reach, a gentle thread across nations and time. Tonight, we drift into this quiet harmony, unfolding like the soft rustle of leaves in a summer breeze. The late 19th century saw public health take root, a slow awakening driven by the lessons of refined tools. Imagine the morning light filtering through a city window, the scent of clean streets rising as municipal workers swept away refuse, the sound of brooms, a gentle rhythm. Figures like Edwin Chadwick in England championed sanitation, their reports a quiet guide to healthier urban life. Archaeological evidence from London's sewers expanded in the 1870s, reveals their depth, a testament to a world learning to breathe easier. This progress was gradual, the cleanup, a gentle companion, the health, a legacy that began to spread beyond borders. Vaccination became a global gift. Picture a village square, the air filled with the scent of antiseptic as Edward Jenner's smallpox vaccine reached remote communities. The sound of a child's laugh, a soothing note. By the 20th century, organizations like the World Health Organization coordinated efforts, their voices a soft cadence across continents. Historical records from the 1970s note the eradication of smallpox. Its success, a network of care, the vaccine, a legacy that shielded millions. The process was deliberate, the needle, a quiet promise, the health, a rhythm woven into the fabric of humanity. Antibiotics brought a new dawn. Imagine a hospital ward, the air humming with the scent of clean bandages. As penicillin discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928 saved lives. The sound of steady breathing, a gentle lullaby. By the mid-20th century, these drugs spread to rural clinics, the pills, a soft texture in a healer's hand. Archaeological finds from wartime medical kits show vials of penicillin, their fragility a testament to resilience, a legacy that eased the burden of infection. The shift was slow, the medicine a companion, the healing a quiet thread in everyday care. Global cooperation deepened this transformation. Picture an international summit, the air cool with the scent of polished wood. As leaders discussed malaria control, the sound of turning pages, a rhythmic note. Programs like the Global Polio Eradication Initiative, launched in the 1980s, brought vaccines to distant villages. The effort, a gentle reach. Historical accounts from the 1990s note their progress. The collaboration, a network of support. The health, a legacy carried across oceans. The work was quiet, the effort a guide. The unity, a rhythm that shaped a healthier world. Daily life reflected these changes. Imagine a home kitchen, the air tinged with the scent of boiled water, as families stored medicines in neat cabinets, the clink of bottles, a soft cadence. Children learned to cover coughs, the sound of hand washing, a daily rhythm, the habits a gentle thread of care. Archaeological evidence from mid-20th century homes shows first aid kits, their contents a testament to readiness, a legacy that made health accessible. The practice was soothing, the routine a companion, the well-being a quiet norm in modern life. The elite benefited too. Imagine a mansion, the air filled with the scent of fresh linens. As private doctors monitored vitals with advanced devices, the beep of a monitor, a gentle pulse. By the late 20th century, personalized medicine emerged, the treatments a quiet luxury, the care a legacy of privilege. Historical records from modern clinics note such advancements, the technology a rhythmic thread, the health a gentle companion in their world. The shift was slow, the innovation a guide, the healing a quiet harmony in their lives. As you imagine this transformation, let the scent of blooming flowers and the hum of clinics settle over you, a gentle shroud fading into the night. Let the soft rustle of leaves drift now, like a breeze over the quiet parks, a reminder of how science and unity reshaped health, step by gentle step.